That had to be awfully interesting.
It was painful, and to get there, sorry. Being there was very interesting. And, it's the center of the world, politically speaking, the Security Council, the meetings there, and so on. It's it's almost addictive because every noon, at 12 o'clock noon, they have a news conference there. And world leaders show up, sort of unannounced, just, he's in the building, so he dropped in. And you as a journalist had the opportunity to pose questions to people like that. So in my case, back when I was there, which is a long time ago, Carter was there, Ford was there, Kissinger was there, and so on. And I had a chance, wall time, to pose questions to these people. Wow. And, who am I? Some hick from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, but there I was. And then when I left, like the UN, I went through withdrawal pains because, you're in the middle of...
You're deeply connected at that point.
Yeah. Like, it was so valuable to be there that people wanted to be my friend just so they knew I could bring them into the building, Girls were especially sort of, interested, oh, how nice, how are you? You're at the UN, etc.
But just the proximity to the potential offhand comment that could really be the hit or miss of the way the world goes.
Well, let me share this story with you. I'm there. I watched the event live right in front of me. I walk out of the building. I watch the newspapers covering the event, the story, and what they say about it, which is different than what was there actually in the event. Not that different, but there are nuances that are missing and so on. And then I used to travel back and forth to Canada. So I would see the Canadian version of what's going on. And that was different than the American one and different than reality. So there's, and you can see, how, the story or the game where you go around a campfire, you share a secret and everybody shares a secret. By the time it gets to the other side, the secret's all like it's a different
it's like a bad game of telephone.
Yeah. Well, that's what's happening often with news stories, if you carry it around. Not
everybody paints totally, it with their opinion.
But there are differences, between the reality and what's going on in terms of news coverage. I'm guilty of that myself. I mean, the reality is that we're all subjective and we have biases. It's not that there's a journalist that's not biased. They're all biased. Every one of us have biases. We're in this world because we have a bias, this kind of bias. I grew up somewhere else than where you guys grew up. I have a different background. My parents were different. My whole story, my upbringing was different. Religion, politics, everything was different. Here today, while I'm talking with you guys, I have a story to tell from my life, but you have a story to tell from your life, and they're going to be different. And that's the beauty of life, is that we have, different points of view that we can share with one another.